of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Carry on Johnson, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Cordero Patterson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Vikings.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Return on this one is the fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Minnesota.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. That is caught by Cole. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trubisky to throw again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
The 7-yard line.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Past the 20-yard line. So this will be accepted as he moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be caught by Kupp. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
24-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2nd and 8 at the Vikings 21-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jacob Hollister, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do. Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The 20-yard line.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And incomplete on the deep ball. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Complete 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
49-yard line.
They go play action. Trubisky, he'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And able to complete it to Moreau. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And the Vikings 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Complete to Foster Moreau.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. The gun, Trubisky. And he'll find Moreau here. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now it's Trubisky. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Complete.
Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Lions 14, Vikings 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Going up top for Kupp. They'll clash of bodies here. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Henry Ruggs. As time expires in the first half. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trubisky will throw. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And that will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Lions 21. Vikings.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Marquise Brown.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the rookie A.J. Terrell. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40.
Number 23.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Not much there, maybe a couple, as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Noah Igbinoghene. 30, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Lions 35, Vikings 21. Zane Gonzalez.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jackson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeout?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
3 yards.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man here, Sims, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. But he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Trubisky to throw. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
The Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
First down, Minnesota.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Lions 42, Vikings 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football. I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
45-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. They'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
A 49-yard.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
45-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Vikings first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Catch made, it's Moreau. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
1-yard line.
Trubisky to throw again. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
5 yards.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Today's final
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Detroit, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's been a sinking ship all season as they finally draw the curtain on what will be a 1-15 year. And you have to figure that this is a team that will look a whole lot different come training camp next July. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.